जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय गोपी वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी
राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय यशोदानंदन जय 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 यशोदानंदन जय ब्रजनंदन जय
जय यशोदानंदन जय ब्रजरंजन जय ब्रजरंजन
माधव जय गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव जय
कुंज बिहारी
जय
कुंज बिहारी
Ram, gimana caranya biar ini, Ram? Biar Panca belum musiknya. Di mana dipencet? Ini ya? Oh iya.
Rama 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 Rama
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Rama Hare
Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Oh, nggak mau dia, Ram?
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare जय राधा माधव की जय विष्णुपाद परमाचार्य श्री श्रीमद गौर गोविंद स्वामी शील गुरुदेव की जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज कचर्य श्री श्रीमद एसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज कचर्य श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नामाशील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय,
जय
वृंदावन धाम की जय,
जय
मथुरा धाम की जय, मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय,
जय
जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, गंगा माई की जय,
जय
यमुना माई की जय,
जय
तुलसी देवी की जय,
जय
भक्ति देवी की जय, श्रीमती राधारणी की जय,
जय
नाम संकीर्तन की जय,
जय
निताय गौर Hare Hare.
जय
All gurus assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All gurus assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All gurus assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All gurus Shri Guru Shri Gaurango Gopal Ji Maharaj ki jai. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuranmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanyamabhishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Supadanti Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavansya Shri Rupam Sagra Jatam Sahagana Raghunathanikam Tam Shajivam Sadaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padang Sahaganalita Shri Visakha Nitanso He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesho Gopika Kanto Radha Kanto Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhevasya Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo 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 Mahabhagannayo Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnayo Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Ananda Leela Maya Vigraya Hemabadibya Chavisundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Sri Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Sri Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Sri Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Hare Krishna. Thank you to everyone. We want to speak to you all that why Jiva is time and again coming to this material world. Because Jiva is always searching for happiness. And due to that, Jiva is choosing this place, this material world, where Jiva can get happiness. Jiva gets happiness from what? Only by sense gratification, Jiva can get happiness. This is called Sukha Bhoga. Therefore, enjoyment is there. Therefore, Jiva is coming to this place time and again. When the Jiva wants to enjoy, he forgets about everything. Even Jiva becomes blind. Jiva does not know that where the real happiness is there. Therefore, Jiva is choosing this material world to get happiness. But the Shastra is saying this is a very, very miserable place. No happiness is there. What we think that will give us some happiness, or any material objects will give happiness, actually it will never give us happiness. One is Nitya Sukha, one is Anitya Sukha. Eternal happiness and temporary happiness. So, in this material world, the happiness we are getting very temporary. In this material world, everything is anitya. Anitya means not eternal, temporary. So when everything anitya, how the happiness will become nitya? Everything temporary, everything not eternal. So how the happiness will be eternal one? So therefore, since time immemorial, Jiva is searching for happiness, and he's thinking he'll get happiness coming here, and actually not getting happiness, again trying to come here to get happiness. But those who are learned persons, they know where the happiness is. The happiness is with Krishna. Krishna is called Madhurjaka Nilaya. All types of sweetness, all types of beauty is with Krishna. Madhurjaka Nilaya. And if someone will recognize Krishna, the Supreme Lord, then he will be connected with Krishna. When one will be connected with Krishna, then he will know what is his duties. A doctor is getting appointment in a hospital, so doctor knows what he has to do. Similarly, when Jiva will be connected with Krishna, then he will know what is his duty, what he has to do. The Jiva's duty is to please Krishna. By rendering some seva, service to Krishna, the Jiva can please Krishna. And when the Jiva will please Krishna, then he will get happiness. All happiness is there. Why? Why this Jiva is not able to understand this? Because of his forgetfulness. He has forgotten about his sorrow. That means what is his constitutional position, he doesn't know this. He has forgotten. His constitutional position is, he is eternal servitor of Krishna, eternal servant of Krishna. That he has forgotten. And due to that forgetfulness, he does not want Krishna. 100% human being, persons, they don't want Krishna. And another one thing is there, if Krishna will need or will be connected with Krishna, then our bhoga will disappear. Our enjoyment will go away. So why you will have Krishna? Why will search for Krishna? By losing our enjoyment, we will search for Krishna. Wonderful. The jiva is thinking like that. Actually, jiva is foolish. But jiva is thinking he is very intelligent, very learned one. Foolish jiva is not having any connection with Krishna. So, why this is happening? This is happening due to our mind. The mind is really betraying us. Ungrateful mind. Betraying us. Where you are going? What you will get there? The mere statue is standing and you people are going and doing, singing, doing some service there. Why you are not taking care of the poor people? So many poor people are there. You can serve them. The mind is saying this thing. And we are becoming the servant of mind. This is the problem with us. The moment one will become servant of mind, mind will take him away from Krishna and will bring him to material enjoyment. So time and again, because we are listening to our mind, we are coming to this world for enjoyment only. So, due to being guided by mind, actually we are getting vanchana. Vanchana means cheating. We are getting cheated only due to our mind. Mind is not doing anything else, just cheating us. Oh, this is very nice. You have a nice building, nice car, nice wife, nice children, bank balance. This mind is saying this thing. And we are believing our mind. So therefore, we are suffering here life after life. Only by listening to our mind, we are suffering here in this material world, life after life. So how the mind will be changed? The stupid mind, it's not easy to listen anything from us. So many lifetimes mind is dictating and we are listening to mind. So now mind doesn't want to listen to us. So therefore, how this mind will listen what we are saying? Only one way is left. That is Chalo, 7 number. That is only one should try to listen Krishna Katha. That way we can change our mind. But how many are interested to listen Krishna Katha? How many? Many are sitting when a Vaishnava Acharya is speaking Krishna Katha, Sadhu is speaking Krishna Katha. Many are sitting there. And they want to only show their face. Yes, we are listening. But this is, we say, dhanga. Dust, like acting. That means what? Being cheated. You are getting cheated by that. When you not sincerely listen Krishna Katha, you cannot control your mind. Rather, you will be controlled by your mind. Many they say, oh, Maharaj, I am very, very fallen soul. Maharaj, please shower mercy on me. I want to serve Krishna. I want to become Krishna Bhakta. But inside the heart, so much desire is there. So much material desire is there inside the heart. And one is approaching a sadhu, please correct me. Please make me disciplined. I want to become a disciple. This is just crookedness, duplicity. And this is going on so much. So when someone is not interested to know the truth, what will happen? He will go for untruth, asat. We don't have desire to listen sat, so we'll go to asat. And the mind is waiting for this opportunity. Immediately mind is giving association. One will say, oh Baba, I'm not associating with anyone. I'm just remaining in a very secluded place. I'm doing my bhajan. But mind is giving association. Why then many sadhus, those who are remaining in the forest, very secluded place, why they are falling down? We have our example in our ISKCON. Great Acharya, great sadhu fell down. Why? Only due to mind. Mind giving sangha, association. So, therefore, it is said that someone may say, Are Baba, I want Krishna. I have joined this society only to get Krishna. But how many percentage people actually want Krishna? Really you want Krishna? If you want Krishna, then Krishna will steal everything. Then you'll cry. Do you want Krishna? Hey, Baba, No, no, no. We don't want to suffer. That means you came searching, finally came to the place where you can get Krishna, but your swartha, your self-interest is there. Even you are serving Krishna, but your interest is there. Yes. If I can serve as pujari, I can get Rasgulla Gulab Jal. No? Swartha is there, Baba. Self-interest is there. Yes, we are doing Krishna Seva, but in lieu, instead, we get something. Who is really wanting to do Krishna Seva for Krishna's pleasure? Very, very few. Very few. Huh? This Jagat, this material world, this is called Sukha Kami Jagat. What is the meaning? Sukha Kami means this Jagat, whoever in this Jagat, they want their own happiness. Therefore, this Jagat is called Sukha Kami Jagat. What Sukha? Indriya Sukha, sense gratification. By my gross body, by my subtle body, I want to get some enjoyment. So in this Jagat, whoever is there in Jagat, they don't want to know actually what will give me real happiness, the eternal happiness. They don't know, they don't want to know. We cannot do anything which will not give us our sense gratification. That Yajnavalkya Jaimini, Yajnavalkya's wife is Jaimini. He was having other wife also. One time Yajnavalkya wanted to leave. No. You sit down. Yajnavalkya wanted to renounce his household life. He wanted to renounce. Then he wanted to distribute whatever property he was having among his wives equally. So one wife took whatever property Yajnavalkya gave, the other one, Jaimini, she said, giving me this material wealth, material property, will it please me? Then Yajnavalkya said, no, this will not please you. So why then you are giving me this? You give me something which will really give me happiness. Then Yajnavalkya said, you sit down with me, I will give you some instructions. Then he said, you see, mother is having affection towards a small baby child. And mother is bringing the child to his lap. Then mother is kissing that child, embracing and kissing that child. So, mother is thinking that she is giving happiness to child, but actually she is not giving happiness to child. Rather, she wants to become happy by kissing her child. So many examples Yajnavalkya gave. I'm not going to tell all the details here. Therefore, when we want to please someone, actually 100% we want to please, or we want to get some happiness inside. Then how it will please the other? So, what is this? I am trying to please someone, but at the same time I am getting pleasure. I want pleasure. What is that one? Crookedness. Kapatata. If kapatata is there, if the crookedness is there, so how our service, our seva will please to Sabya? Sabya means worshipable one. The Lord is Sabya. Bhagavan Krishna is Sabya. The Krishna will never be pleased because by giving pleasure to him, we are trying to get pleasure. It will never please him. So, therefore, even if we want Krishna, even if we want the Supreme Lord, but Supreme Lord is not manifesting before us. Therefore, he said in Bhagavad Gita, Abhajananti man mudha. I am not manifested before a rascal, foolish one. Because he knows these rascals, they want their happiness. They don't want my happiness. So why I will manifest before them? But he is the sanctioning authority. Anumanta, Upadrashta, Bharta, Bhukta, Maheswara. He is overseer, he is maintainer, he is sanctioning authority. Everything is. So, he is sanctioning. What we need is giving us. We need sense gratification. He is giving us sense gratification. When we need to serve him, to give pleasure to him, he will also sanction that. It needs on our honest request or prayer. That we are not doing. We are not praying to Krishna. Oh Krishna, please shower mercy on me so that I can serve you and I can give you little pleasure. According to my capacity, according to my ability, this we are not praying. So, this is the world of bhoga, the world of enjoyment. This is the only reason why we are coming here. Only to get happiness, nothing else. Our own happiness. Therefore, we are always coming here. But to speak about serving him, giving pleasure. Rather, we are becoming so much disturbed when our desire is not getting fulfilled. We are getting so much disturbed. In Sanskrit, it says Vita Spruha. Vita Spruha means no spruha, no interest to serve him. That is called Vita Spruha. So, we are not at all interested to serve Krishna, to give pleasure to him. That is due to our desire for asat sukha. We can say bad happiness, which is not our actually need and which will never give us happiness. So, seeing this condition of the jivas, the Vaishnavas, the sadhus, their heart is crying. Their heart is crying. And they actually want to do welfare, good to all the Baddha Jiva, conditioned souls, How they can help these conditioned souls? If they can speak pure Harikatha. Why I am saying pure? Because in this, I don't know your Western country or foreign country, what is here, everything is impure. In our India, you will go buy ghee, impure, buy oil, impure, everything impure here. So, but a sadhu Vaishnava, he does not want to give anything impure. He wants to give us pure. Because they are pure and they want to give us also pure. That means they want to give us some information about the absolute truth, which is super pure. That is their compassion, their kindness, or their mercy. Only thing is that we just will have to submit and listen. That's all. No other qualification is needed. If you will go for any types of activities in material world, you need some qualification. But to know about the supreme truth, absolute truth, our only qualification is we will have to submit before the speaker and without any crookedness, duplicity. The duplicity kapatya will not allow us to know anything about the supreme truth. Kapatata hoile duro, probeso premere pura. If you will give up your duplicity, crookedness, then you can enter into the love kingdom. That means you can enter into the abode of Krishna. So, someone is having jaundice disease. Jaundice means, you know what is jaundice is. Pitadhikya. Pitadhikya means bile secretion is more, and finally one is getting jaundice. In jaundice, when the jaundice is acute, that time, whatever you will eat, you will feel bitter taste. Even if sugar candy, rock sugar will be put on your tongue, you will say, oh, this is bitter. That means, actually sugar candy is not bitter. Our rasana, means our tongue, has got some disease. Therefore, the tongue is not able to release the sweetness of the sugar candy. So for that purpose, an Ayurvedic doctor will prescribe some Ayurvedic medicine and will tell us, take this medicine with rock candy. That means misri, sitapala or misri. Sanskrit word is sitapala. So similarly, avidya tapta, our heart, our mind is full of ignorance. When a sadhu will speak about Krishna Katha, we will not get any taste. What is this? We know, Baba. Krishna, in Dwapara Yuga, he is a hero, Baba. He came here. I know this thing. What he will speak about Krishna? No taste. Like jaundice disease. But when the medicine, what is given to that patient, diseased person, he will take with that sugar candy or rock candy, after some time, his disease will be cured and he will be able to understand, oh, so sweet, so sweet. It will be very tasty. We don't have, beginning, we don't have any desire to listen from sadhu about Krishna Katha because we don't have taste. I will give example myself. When I was young, I was eating nonsense dish, peas, meat, all these things. But my father, totally vegetarian, and it was difficult to get some meat or fish in our home. My uncle also, totally vegetarian. So I was running outside to get something. One time I decided that let me go to Jagannath temple. Let me see Jagannath. Everybody saying Jagannath, hey, very huge and merciful, big temple, everything big. So let me go and have darshan Jagannath. So I came. Very young I was, at 17 years old. I came to Jagannath Puri with my friend and I had darshan of Jagannath, night time. Kirtan was going on. I saw Jagannath from the distance and I said, hey, he is Jagannath. Everybody is coming and saying the huge, this, that, so many things. I didn't find any any special anything here? Fortunately, that time one priest Panda came with a golden plate, Jagannath's own plate, and gave a few grain prasad to me. I took it and what is there? No taste. Then my friend's brother arranged Jagannath Prasad for us. I came to his house. There I took rice, dal, sabji, but no taste. Hey, what is this? Then next day I said, hey, let us go. Cannot stay here. Next day when I was going by rickshaw, we are going to railway station. That time I saw from the distance this Jagannath temple, top of the Jagannath temple, Kalas and Chakra and flag. Huge. I could not believe. So big, huh? There is something wrong in my vision. Maybe I was a great sinner, therefore I could not relish. Then I wanted to come to Jagannath temple, though I was working in Bhubaneswar for 6 years. 6 years gone. I could not go to Jagannath. I could not relish that prasadam. So, then next, one time, I was sleeping in my room. I was alone, my family was not there. So immediately some thought came, now I'll go to Jagannath. So I ran, but very little money. I couldn't buy this prasad, Mahaprasad there. But I was having some desire, hey, let me taste again. That time one old woman was carrying some prasadam. She saw me, said, oh, my dear son, you want Jagannath Prasad? I said, yes, I want. So she gave me by hand, I took it. Then I saw, hey, it's very tasty. That day I was thinking, it's not any taste is there, but today I see it's tasty. So then I suffered a long time and I decided when I will be able to walk, I'll first go to Jagannath. And there I took so much prasadam. Though my condition, health was not nice, but still I relished it. So similarly, avidya tapta rasana, avidya tapta hridaya, which in the heart so much avidya is there, so much ignorance, so much anartha is there. How one can relish the Krishna Katha? Krishna Katha is very, very beautiful. Amrit. So one who is free from desire for sense gratification, he will relish it very nicely. So therefore it is said that those who are speaking this nectarian katha, Krishna katha to us, actually they are our real well-wisher, real friend. Sei se parama bandhu, sei pita mata, Sri Krishna charane jai, prem bhakti data. He is our real friend. He is our real mother. He is our real father who is giving love at the lotus feet of Krishna, or giving love for Krishna. So the love is not Commodities sold in the marketplace. That someone will give you, you show me your hand, I will give you love. Not like that. Everyone is having love in their heart. Love is there. But that love has become perverted due to their desire for sense gratification. When they will listen about the supreme truth, Krishna Katha, unadulterated, without impurity. This is the most important thing. Many speakers, many kathakar, they are speaking many types of katha. It is just pleasing to our own senses. If it will not please to our own senses, then we will not listen. We will go away. And nowadays you can see many Apasampradaya or those who are not Vaishnava, they are speaking Krishna Katha very nicely, playing so many instruments, singing very nicely. And people, they are running after them. Thousands of people, they are listening to them. But this is not touching to our Atma. Maybe it is giving pleasure to our mind and body, but not touching to Atma. So if the Krishna Katha is not touching to Atma, so how Atma will be nourished? The soul will be nourished. This type of katha is going on. Many places, many so-called sadhus, they are speaking this type of katha. So, Jiva has, I said, turned his face away from Krishna. This is called Krishna Vaimukha Dosha. This is one type of defect. Krishna Vimukhata. Our face is not towards Krishna, our face is just opposite direction. If we will turn our face away from Krishna, what will we see? Oh, beautiful world. Everything is just waiting for my sense gratification. That means this is illusion, Maya. If you turn our face away from Krishna, we'll get the influence of Maya, then we'll be entrapped by Maya. So Maya, we have heard stories. Earlier, grandmother, grandfather, they were speaking so many stories. We are the time very young and we were listening. That story is about Budi Asuruni. Budi means old woman, Budi. Asuruni, witch. So old witch saw one prince, very handsome prince, is going on the forest. Immediately that ugly witch became a very beautiful woman and stood in front of him. Then the prince got down from the horse and started chatting with him. Now chatting, mobile chatting is going on. So he started chatting with that woman. Then finally he fell in love with that woman. The woman said, let us go. Yes, that prince went with that ugly witch to her residence. There, that ugly witch sprinkled water, that is tantric water, on the body of that prince. That prince became a lamb, sheep. So, daytime, put one rope on the neck of that prince, and daytime sheep. Nighttime again, sprinkle water, become very young, handsome one. Then they will have their sex life. This is the condition in this Maiko world. Maiko world is so giving us one nice dress to put on. And after putting that dress, Maya is opening the prison house and said, go inside. Get prison there. And we are thinking, oh, very nice. Yesterday in paper it came in one England, some prison house, they are giving cocktail. Prison house, bar inside. They can take wine together, the prisoners. So people, they want to come to prison house because so nice arrangement is there. Similarly, we people, when we are not developing our any relation with Krishna, then Maya is arranging for us. Come, nice sense gratification we are having. So to say 100% jiva, they are turning their face away from Hari and entering into the trap of Maya. But Hari, Krishna, he knows that we, the jiva, we have poor understanding, poor intelligence, and we will forget him. And finally we will suffer in Maya, Maya's prison house. That he knows. He is very merciful to all the jivas because he said this thing in Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktarang Jagyatapasang Sarvaloka Mahesaro Shurdang Sarvhutanang Gyantamang Santi Muchati. Shurdang Sarvhutanang. He is Shurd. He is the well-wishing friend of all the living entities. So he is always making some arrangements so that we can come out from the clutches of Maya. That arrangement Bhagavan Krishna is doing through his own devotees and Sometime he himself comes. Every yuga, every millennium, Bhagavan is appearing here. Only to rescue us from the clutches of Maya. And when he sends his own representatives, the representatives, they are all Vaishnavas. So Vaishnavas, what is doing? Vaishnavas' only business is to speak about Lord Krishna. Hari Katha, nothing else. Nothing else. Give me money, give me one car. That is not Vaishnava's business. Vaishnava will go to every doorstep and speak about Krishna. This is the quality of a Vaishnava who is very dear to Bhagavan Krishna. And if we are really fortunate, then we can get the mercy of Vaishnava, we can get the association of Vaishnava, and we can hear, listen Krishna Katha from him. And by listening from a Vaishnava, this tendency to turn our face away from Hari will be stopped. No more. Jiva Krishna Unmukhya. After listening from a Vaishnava, the Jiva will turn his face towards Krishna, Lord Hari. Generally, the conditioned souls, the Baddha Jeev, they are knowing about Manadharma, Dehadharma. Manodharma, mental speculation we can say also. Dehadharma, what my body needs. That much they know. When someone will just try to fulfill what his mind wants and what his body wants, then he is ready to create problem for the Vaishnavas. Because this Vaishnava will speak these things, so my all enjoyments will go. This has happened. Ramchandra Khan, Haridas Thakur. We have listened, Chaitanya Charitamrita and other Shastra. The examples are there. So those who are having body consciousness, those who are thinking to give pleasure to their mind, they will create problem for Vaishnavas. Because when Vaishnava will speak something, then automatically mind will be changed. Who will supply the objects which will give pleasure to my mind and body? So everybody will follow Vaishnava. So where is my position? So therefore, many, they want to create problems, trouble for Vaishnava. That is also in Shastra will find this thing. Because they always think these Vaishnavas, these sadhus, they are really enemies of this world. They don't accept them as they are well-wishing friend. So, what to speak about associating with them? Rather, they try their way how this Vaishnava will go away. Vaishnava actually does not want to stay here long time, because this is a place, Dukkhalaya Saswatam. Why a Vaishnava will stay here long time? Vaishnava has come to only give us information about the absolute truth. And when he will see that it is blocked, or this his way, which way he wanted to deliver the jivas, that is already blocked, or already so much obstacles are there. So why a Vaishnava will stay here, remain here? My Gurudev, before leaving, he wrote a letter to Sundarananda Prabhu. And in that letter, he wrote very clearly that any troubles, difficulties will come from these worldly people. I'm not saying exact language, but meaning is that so a Vaishnava will tolerate, sadhu will tolerate. But if this trouble and difficulties will come from our own persons, so how can one will tolerate? Finally, he left the planet. And he said to me, what we are doing, Chaitanya Chandra? We are just going and speaking Krishna Katha. That's all. We are not hankering for money. We are not hankering for manpower. We are just speaking Krishna Katha. And they are not able to tolerate it. What is this? So, enemies will be there. There will be enemies of Vaishnava sadhus, because their sense gratification will be disturbed. If a Vaishnava will speak true Krishna Katha, this market place for selling this sense gratification commodities will be stopped. No more. Okay. So what is this? My Gurudev said, this is just like committing suicide, self-killing. You people don't want to listen from Vaishnava, means you are killing yourself. That's all. Why you came here? To commit suicide, to kill yourself, or to get this nectarian pleasure. So, the sadhus, they don't care. Anyone saying anything, they don't care. They go, they travel. One time, Gurudev was two places. Holland authority, they wrote, Gorgun Maharaj cannot enter into any temple in Holland. Then I asked Gurudev, you are going to Holland, but the GBC letter is there. You cannot enter into any temple. And Gurudev said, we don't want to go to any temple. We have some responsibilities. We have so many disciples there. And our responsibility is to take care of them. We'll go to disciples' house, not to temples. So again another time, again letter came, just Gurudev, already booked ticket, visa is there, just going to travel. So of course I was going with him. I said, Gurudev, now letter came. No one can preach in Indonesia unless they will get some approval from the authorities, local authorities. So we have no time to get any approval from anyone. So how can Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, you will travel? Gurudev said, this is for Western sadhu, not for us. We are India, we can go. Chalo. So this way, Vaishnava is always trying to do real welfare of the souls, builder souls or conditioned souls. Unless one will have some pious, credit of some pious activities, you say, we don't know, in Sanskrit called Sukruti. Many they don't have Sukruti. So how they will get association of sadhu? Sukruti purva sanchitahi. We know this. Those who are having past Sukruti, they can meet sadhu, they can associate with sadhu. But we don't have any Sukruti. So what will be our condition? Sadhu, when he speaks Krishna Katha, by his merciful glance, he gives Sukruti. Then one will be able to see sadhu. Sadhu darsana. By our this material eyes, we cannot see sadhu. Sadhu, he would glance and give Sukruti. By their Sukruti, one will be able to see who is real sadhu, who is real Vaishnava. Therefore, when one will get Sukruti, then he will give up one very bad enemy who is always creating problem for us. That he will give up if he has gotten Sukruti. And that is Matsarata, envy. The envy is the greatest enemy. And if someone has gotten Sukruti from Sadhu Vaishnava, he will become Nirmatsara, without envy. And when one will become without envy, Nirmatsara, then he will be considered sadhu. He will become also sadhu. By sadhu Sukruti, one will become sadhu. And then only he will be able to see Basto Vastu, the absolute one, or you can say absolute truth, who is Shivadam. keeps all auspiciousness. Then we can see by the sadhu's mercy, one will earn Sukruti. Narada Muni, such a great sadhu. What Sukruti? The murderer, killer Ratnakar was having. What Sukruti? The hunter Murgari was having. Narada Muni gave Sukruti. They became great sadhu. So by the Sukruti getting from a sadhu, one will become Nirmatsara. He will also become sadhu. You can see the Murgari. The Murgari, so cruel he was, but after getting the mercy from Narada Muni, he was not able to pay Dandavat Pranam to his guru because the ants are walking on the floor. Nirmatsara, no Matsarata. Bhagavatam saying, Nirmatsaram Satan, Veddam Vasto Matra Vastu Shivadam. One Nirmatsara can have his connection with Bhagavan, Krishna. Then he will be able to know by which way I can give pleasure to Krishna. Sevananda. He will serve and he will give pleasure. And this is the only thing one can get by the association with sadhu. That is bhakti. That is bhakti. Doing seva for the pleasure of Krishna is called bhakti. So, if someone is getting bhakti, then what he'll do? Atmanivedana. What do you say? Self-submission, or what do you say? Self-submission. Atmanivedana. Without Atmanivedana, we are getting initiation. Initiation has become, what do you say, one type of fashion. Let us get initiation. Diksha, Diksha, Diksha. What is that Diksha is? If Atmanivedana is not there, Samandha Gyan cannot come. If Samandha Gyan is not there, what is the use of getting Diksha? How can say we are initiated one? Dikkhita bhakta. Samandha Gyan will come when one will Atmanivedana, one will submit himself. So Diksha, the initiation, it has become a routine nature activities. Routine nature. Nowadays, you go, you pass your, what is the disciple course, IDC or something, then get a recommendation from authority, then take the Diksha. So, Diksha. After Diksha, what is our duty? Okay, we did Atmanivedana, we submitted ourselves. Then Diksha process. Diksha means Divya Jnanam Yato Dadyat, by which process Divya Gyan, that uncertain knowledge is given, that is called Vikya. Kurjat Mahapasa Samkhya. Destroying the sinful reaction, giving Divya Gyan, and that is Dikhya. Then after Dikhya, what is needed? Oh, we are Dikhit, initiated one. So much pride. And those who are putting one thread, they are having more pride. Are Baba. Diksha. I submitted myself. I got some knowledge about Krishna by the mercy of my Guru. Now I will listen more and more and more. Diksha nele ghar ko chal de, right? Okay, Udiya, took initiation, went back to their home, finished. Vyasa Puja time, we will see. Yearly one time, we just come and see and put full mala, and offering flower, this, that, so many things, and homages. So, Atma Nivedana, one has submitted himself, he has to listen. Ocean. Krishna Katha is just like ocean. Gurudev said, Ratana Gardha, go inside deep and deep and deeper, then you will get finds a gemstone is there inside. And Baba, we are not even getting one cell, small cell. We are not getting that. And we are having pride that we are initiated devotees. Your lifetime will go. You cannot listen Krishna Katha fully. No, so many things are there. The Acharyas, they have kept so much food for us, not for us, for our Atma. Cannot finish this lifetime. Therefore, when the opportunity is coming, I will run there and listen very humbly, sitting down and listen Krishna Katha. What Parikshit Maharaj said, 7 days. Without eating, sleeping, 7 days he was sitting and listening from Sukadeva Goswami. And when it is going to finish, he said, let us continue more and more. Don't stop it. That means no Viram. Viram, this word is Sanskrit word Viram. Viram means some recreation, resting time. Okay. We are going to cinema hall, movie house. I don't know what is system. Our movie house, maybe 2 hours movie or 2.5 hours movie. After 1.5 hours, one Viram. Interval. Go for mungfuli or this peanut or smoking or anything, then come back again. Hey, it is not like that. There is no Viram. It should go on, go on, go on. And we should listen and listen and listen. Then, Mahaprabhu what said? What is our duty? Our duty is Kirtaniya Sada Hari. Kirtaniya Sada Hari. Sada means always. We should do Kirtan, Hari Kirtan always. And that is the duty of the Jiva. The duty of the jivas to do Hari Kirtan. Abhisranta. Abhisranta means no resting period. No rest. Therefore Mahaprabhu said, Aharnishi chinta Krishna balaha badane, ki bhojane, ki sayane, kiva jagarane. Day and night you should chant Krishna's name. Even time of eating, time of sleeping, time of awakening, just to chant Krishna's name. Abhistranto. And just we should think that I am Krishna Das Das. I am not directly Das. Directly I am not servant of Krishna. I am servant of servant. If that type of concept or thought will not be there, we cannot do Hari Kirtan always. So, this is science, Krishna science. One will know his Swarup and one will know his duty. Then we can say he has understood Krishna science. Then he can start his duty to serve. He will start serving Krishna. When Krishna Katha is being spoken without any duplicity, without any self-motive, Krishna is present there. Nahang tishtaim vaikunthe yogina hurdena cha madhvakta jatra gavantatra tishtaim narada. So now question comes, how he is present there? We are not able to see him. How is present there? Yes, he is present in his Sabda Brahma form. Sabda Brahma Rupa. If Krishna Katha is spoken, if Krishna Katha is listened without any duplicity, without any self-motive, the Sabda Brahma is descending there. Krishna is descending there as Sabda Brahma. And when one will have any relation with Krishna, he will never try to come to this miserable world again. So therefore, Hari Katha, Hari himself, identical, there is no difference. There is no difference between Lord Hari and Hari Katha. And this is a Prakruta Sabda Brahma. This Hari Katha is a Prakruta Sabda Brahma. It is coming out, but because I explained, therefore I am saying, many of my God brothers, they left. They left ISKCON. They went to another Maharaj. Oh, Gurudev said, Sabda Brahma, Sabda Brahma, Sabda Brahma. Are Baba. Sabda Brahma. What is the meaning of Sabda Brahma? Are you listening Sabda Brahma? What is the meaning? If someone will listen Sabda Brahma, what will happen? What Brahma Sutra saying? Anabhriti Sabdat. Anabhriti Sabdat. What is the meaning of Anabhriti Sabdat? By listening this Sabda Brahma, one will stop coming here. He will never like to come here again. Because he has heard Sabda Brahma. And people are saying Sabda Brahma, Sabda Brahma. What is the Sabda Brahma is? Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, there are two types of understanding. One is Agnya Rudhi, one is Vidyut Rudhi. Agnya Rudhi. You don't understand the meaning and saying Sabda Brahma. You try to understand what the meaning is. It will become the times of the Brahma when you will feel that this material world is not at all fit place for me to stay here or to come here. Then you can understand, oh, I got real Sabda Brahma. I mean, we are very much engaged in so many types of activities. And we are saying, oh, karma, karma. Karma. Karma hi Bhagavan. The work is received. But what is the result if someone is doing karma? Materialistic activities. What result you will get if one is engaged in materialistic activities? The result, fruitive activities, the result is what? Sense gratification, enjoyment, that's all. But one who has understood what is real Sabda Brahma is, he will be engaged in bhakti, seva. And the result of bhakti seva is prem, love of Krishna. This karma we are doing in this material world, the result is kama, lust. And the bhakti, we are serving Bhagavan Krishna. By that we are getting the result, prem, love of Krishna. So, when this anabhriti will come, anabhriti means not coming again to this world. When that will happen? When we will get Sabda Brahma. When we will be able to listen Sabda Brahma, then we will stop coming here again. Or we will pray to Krishna, oh Krishna, do something so that I will never come back here again. But generally people, they are thinking, oh, this lifetime I could not enjoy nicely. Let me come again to this world for enjoyment. This is not anabhriti. This can say abhriti. Time and again, we are trying to come here. So, time is short, eh? If you will give up listening Krishna Katha, anabhriti is not possible. Means not coming here will never be possible. So therefore, we should listen the sabda, the word about Krishna. So, Kirtan, Hari Kirtan. More and more Hari Kirtan will go on, then one will understand that this is not the real place where I can do Hari Kirtan nicely. So many impediments are there. So many obstacles are there. I must go to that place where there is no impediments, no obstacles. There I can do Hari Kirtan nicely. There I can do Seva nicely. So, this is called the real Chaitana. Consciousness. Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj, he established this society, gave name Krishna consciousness. So this is our real consciousness. We must listen Krishna Katha and do Hari Kirtan. So, this is our Nitya Seva, eternal Seva. Sravana Kirtana, these two things, the first, Prahlad Maharaj said in Bhagavatam, 9 methods, 9 types of bhaktis, but he mentioned Sravana Kirtan first. We listen and we do Kirtan. Kirtan means one can sing by his songs, he can glorify Bhagavan. By speaking the Leela, also he can glorify Bhagavan. So this is called Kirtana. Kintu, but we can say how this Kirtan will be possible. About whom will do Kirtan? We don't have any samandha, any relationship. How can you do Kirtan? So in order to do Kirtan, first we will have to develop our relationship with the Supreme One. Then only we can glorify Him, do Kirtan. In order to do that, we will have to listen about Him. Then we came to conclusion that we cannot do Kirtan unless we listen. Unless Sravana, there is no question of Kirtan. Therefore, one has to go and listen. When we listen, then slowly we will develop our samandha, relationship with Krishna. We will learn how to serve Krishna, how to give Him pleasure. All these things we will learn. And that time we will never think that whatever I see here in this world is my enjoyable object. No. Rather, I will see everything is for Krishna's enjoyment. There will be no short circuit. Short circuit? Proper? Yeah. No. Bringing from market nice mango and 3 honey mangoes are inside. These honey mangoes for my family and the other mangoes for Krishna. This is short circuit. Taking for my pleasure. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he went with his father, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He saw one nice mango, very sweet. He said, "Oh, father, I want to take it." Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur chastised him. What you are saying, huh? No, this is very sweet one, very nice one. I want to take it. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "No, this is for Krishna. We can take it for Krishna's bhoga." Which is Krishna's bhoga, you are developing desire to take it for your pleasure. Since then, that day, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur did not take mango at all. So much. I was having greed for mango. I will never take mango. So, we have love, affection, attachment to our children, to our family members. So, no need to teach us how to give love to Krishna. We know that is inside our heart, already there. So, only thing is that just change. To change our love for our own relations to Krishna. No need to change anything else. Sthane sthita sutigata manubhi. Wherever you are, no problem. Just change your consciousness. Everything for the pleasure of Krishna. That's all. And Srila Prabhupada Maharaj, he preached this thing. This Krishna consciousness means what? Now we are thinking everything belongs to me. But then when our Chaitanya consciousness will be changed, then we start thinking, no, this is for Krishna. That's all. Huh? A mukta. What is the opposite? Baddha. One is baddha, one is mukta. A mukta's heart, what type of tendency is there? A mukta, liberated person, is having tendency to serve Krishna. Seva pravruti. In Sanskrit it said seva pravruti. But the baddha jiva, conditioned soul, who is having bondage, Maya bondage. What is his pravruti? What is his tendency or activities? His activities only bhoga. Mukta jiva activity is seva, baddha jiva's activity is to get enjoyments. That's all. Therefore, those who are serving Bhagavan Krishna, they are always protected. Kaunteya pratijanina me bhakta pranasati. Sudarsana is just protecting Krishna bhaktas. We said that day, Russian Zoom class, the sadhu is protected. Bhagavan Krishna himself said, sadhu is just like my heart. I am just like his heart. He is in my heart. I am in his heart. So, always protected. Sudarshana Chakra disc, Krishna's weapon, is just waiting. How that Sudarshana will serve Krishna by protecting his devotees. So, then question comes, the conditioned souls, Baddha Jiva, having tendency to enjoy, how it will go? It is very difficult to go. So many lifetimes, this tendency is with us. So how to go? The only way is that we'll have to take shelter of a very strong personality. Then, by his mercy only, we'll be able to free from this tendency to enjoy. And that strong personality is a sadhu, a Vaishnava Acharya. Therefore, it is said, Asraya loya bhaje, tare Krishna nahi teje, arso mare akaro. Who has taken shelter of that strong personality and doing bhajan according to his guidance, direction, Krishna cannot cut off his relationship with him. Others, those who are not taking shelter, they are trying to do their own way. Bhajan Kirtan, they'll simply die. Simply they will get that. Many, we noticed it, many are there, they want to listen. Sitting in front of Sadhu Guru, they want to listen. It happened Bhubaneswar, where all this, what I'm saying, this is my own experience. I am not exaggerating. Some devotees, I will not take the names, some devotees, they are going abroad and they are collecting funds for temple. When they will come back, they will say, Chaitanya Chandra, we did so much labor, so much efforts to collect this money for Gurudev. So now we will just take a rest, only listen from Gurudev. Therefore, don't give any seva to me. Don't give seva to us. What can I do? So, okay, Baba, you have given so much money to Gurudev and you want to listen. They said, only listen, seva. Listening, seva, Gurudev said. So we listen, no more seva. Don't ask seva. So then one temple council meeting, some of our godfathers raised this question, these Western devotees are eating, sleeping, not doing any seva here. And Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu is not giving seva to them. Then Gurudev said, hey, Chaitanya Chandra, you are not engaging them in seva. If they will fall down, you will be responsible. Then I said, Gurudev, what can I do? They said to me, they have come only to listen your katha. They have already done so much seva. They have collected money, so they cannot do any physical seva. Then Gurudev said, no. At least 8 hours one devotee should serve. Okay, let them serve for 4 hours only. I said, Gurudev, I cannot engage them in seva. I cannot engage them in seva. You please appoint one foreign devotees to control them. They will not, never listen to me. Then Gurudev appointed Dinabandhu Das from Australia to become the Western or foreign devotees manager. He was very happy, he was engaging them. So there are so many devotees. They think that they are listening means everything. No need to do any seva. Sravana seva. What more seva you can do? So, but they want to become very dear to Gurudev. We say Priya. Very dear to Gurudev. But how Gurudev will be happy? By showing face in the class. I am present. Nobody is coming to class. I am coming to class every day. But seva, yes, I did seva. Sravana seva I did. What is seva is? Karmendriya, Jnanendriya. Working senses, knowledge acquiring senses, 5, 5, 10. If these 10 senses are not engaged in Krishna's service, then what seva you are doing? You are indifferent. When some seva is coming, oh, I am having some back pain or stomach pain. Some plea will come that time. So, when they were outside temple, what they were doing? Day and night, they were working just like an ass, donkey. But when they came to Krishna, cannot. I cannot do. This is said that they don't have any enthusiasm to do physical seva. Utsaha nahi. And if you have no enthusiasm to do seva, how will you be related with Krishna? How will you have samanda jnana? How you will claim that you are initiated devotees? Try to understand this thing. Huh? Very little. Okay, you do one thing. Just 10 devotees came, just give them some prasadam. This thing happened in my life also. In Bhubaneswar, annual day function, Nityananda Trodasi, one day before, Kamakhya devotees, they came at night about 9:30. By that time, everybody has taken prasadam. And we were household devotees. We are not temple devotees. I was not staying in temple. I was coming from my home and just doing some seva in the temple and going back. So that time Gurudev said, Chaitanya Chandra, you should see how they will take prasad. Ari, who am I? I am not authority in this temple. How can I arrange prasad for them? Then I said, Gurudev, you should ask someone who is remaining in the temple. He should do this. How can I do it? You don't want to follow what I am saying? Then I said, yes, I will do, but how I will do? The key is not with me. Vegetables where I don't know. And at that time management, different management was there. They were against Gurudev. So anyway, that night I went and asked the vice president, you should do something, they will take prasad. Hey, this night, 10 o'clock, who will do all these things? You take this key and do whatever you like. So I took the keys. Then I cooked. What can I do? Night time. So I did one thick dal, one vegetable rice. And they became very happy. So, whenever some seva is coming, we should gladly accept it. Because this is for Krishna's pleasure, Sadhu Guru's pleasure, not for our pleasure. So all these things can be happened if you are having taste to listen. Phalena parichayate. The Sanskrit word is there. Sanskrit sentence is there. Phalena parichayate. What is the meaning? From the tree we cannot understand what type of tree this is. But when the tree will bear fruits, then from the fruit you can understand, oh, this is mango tree. Similarly, who is listening properly, when we will be able to know it? When we will see that he has developed desire to serve Krishna. Then only you can understand, oh, he has listened. And if someone is reluctant to do seva, that means he has not listened what Sadhguru has spoken. So, it's a very important thing. Mind, from the beginning we said, mind is the factor. If we are putting our mind to listen Krishna Katha, then mind will not become master. Mind will do what will tell him. The time he will become our servant. Gurudev said, don't make your mind your master. That mind will drag you to hellish planet. Rather, make your mind as servant. He will serve you very nicely. So this thing can be possible if you listen Krishna Katha with nice heart, pure heart, without duplicity, without kapatya. Listening will make our relationship with Guru and Krishna very, very strong. Those who are not listening, their relationship is not strong with their Guru and Krishna. So, whatever the time, if someone is really listening, whatever he will see in this world, he will understand this is meant for Krishna's enjoyment only, not for my enjoyment. Understand? This is, okay, today this much. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Gurudev ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki jai. Jai Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki jai. Samaveta Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur
Jai Shri
Jai
Chaitanya
Gurudev
Maharaj
ki jai.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai.
Jakalpataru Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Shivas Pandit Prabhu has one question.
Yeah.
Shivas Pandit Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. This is a question from Alexander Prabhu. Alexander Brahmachari. He is asking, how can I find crookedness inside my heart, and how can I understand that this crookedness does not allow me to listen and to understand the absolute truth? How to listen Krishna Katha without any impurity, and how to give up this impurity just for listening time, maybe.
Other time will be there.
Maybe even for listening time.
Rasa tidak murni itu.
At least for listening time. Okay.
This is not. If someone wants to keep his crookedness for all the times, only listening time give up, how to be possible? A crooked is always crooked. So, only thing is that when one will listen, he should listen from the speaker, submitting himself, thinking that I do not know anything. By the mercy of speaker, I can understand something. That way, one can listen.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Haribol.
Anyone has questions, they can raise their hand.
Guru Maharaj, this is Vrinda
Yes.
Devi from Lankan. Hare Krishna.
Who?
Binda
I
Devi
heard one
from
quote
Lanka.
from Srila Prabhupada. Can you hear me?
Tell, speak.
Okay. I heard one quote from Srila Prabhupada, which I never saw black and white, but it goes like, first comes health, then comes sadhana, and then comes seva. How to do this practically if service is the most important?
There is one sloka. Mukang karoti bhasam pangum langhate giring jatkripasamaham bande Shri Guru Dinatarini Paramananda Madhavam. So I think you know the meaning of this sloka. So this is, I don't think from Prabhupada. One Shiva Baba in our Odisha, he was saying same thing. In Hindi, he was saying, शरीर देखो, संसार देखो, इसके बाद ईश्वर को देखो. First you see your own health, then you see your family life, then you think about Krishna. This is not a nice thing. This is not correct. Prabhupada will never say like that. One very old man in Mumbai, Juhu temple, I saw. He cannot move. They were bringing him by wheelchair from upstairs, and ramp was there. Every day Mangalarti he will attend. Of course, one will pull that wheelchair, and he will attend Mangalarti every day. He is not health-wise very, very old. But he did not fail to attend Mangalarti. So, if there is will, there is way. If you want to do something, you can do something. If you don't want to do, you cannot do. Of course, health is the criteria. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said this thing, that take care of your health so that you can do seva nicely. That's true. But first of all, your health, then only seva. This I cannot admit. How the health will be nice? If one is serving Krishna, his health will be nice. Seva will give strength. So much strength. Okay.
There's some questions are here in the chat. This Nalini Mataji is saying that Sudarshan. Oh, this is not question, this comment. They are appreciating Gurudev's class.
Thank you.
Srivas Pandit Prabhu has one more question.
Yeah. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. There is questions from Manjubasini Mataji. Manjubasini. She is asking,
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my obeisance. How can I understand that I really have submitted myself to the spiritual master? That I really surrendered to my spiritual master?
Yeah, other will not enter into mind when one is surrendered. always he will think about to his Guru, Krishna, nothing else will crowd in his mind. So this is the real surrendering.
Bapak Isi.
Mm. 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 Mm.
I think no more questions.
So, okay, thank you very much for today's. You are all cooperation and you gave so much.
Thank you very much.
inspiration.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Hare Krishna Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Thank you for your
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Jai Gurudev.
Krishna Gurudev. Jai
Gurudev.
Gurudev. Hare Krishna. Jai Gurudev.
Ah, ini saya. Enak aku ilangnya di sini.
Yang pengenal aja.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev, Hare Krishna Gurudev.
Bapak senang lihat Subala Saka Prabhu sudah sehat.
Hare Krishna semua Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Bapak.
Semoga semua dan keluarga sehat.
Gurudev juga.
Jai Gurudev.
Kembali.
Hare Krishna, Brinda Dewi Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.